How's this for driving a farm tractor through town? 20231. Hopefully nobody runs into me here. I'm just kind of gonna give you a rundown on some of the towns and stuff that I gotta go through here in New Jersey. With the 7810, of course. I've got my flashers on, and I did get somebody ask me why my tractor can go 27 mile an hour. It's because I have an E range. The later 7810s had an E range on them, and this is an 02 model, so therefore it has an E range, allowing me to fly down the highways at 26, 27 miles per hour. I had it to 30 today going downhill, but I can't imagine that's much good for it. But here we go. When I get out of town, I'll show you what I got on behind me here. Of course, you got to be careful driving through town because everybody and their brother's a moron. Yeah, I said it, a moron. At least not everybody and their brother, but they don't know what to do with a farm tractor here in the middle of town, that's all. And they get a little upset because they're like, oh my God, it's a farm tractor. Now, this is Flemington, by the way. This is the county seat of Hunterdon County, New Jersey. This is a circle. This is something you see more in Europe than you do here. They call them roundabouts. No blinker on that guy. But here we go. We're going around the roundabout. I've done this lots of times. I did it with the 5020 with the dozer blade on, and that really gets people upset. Oh yeah, such is life. This is what I flipped the road tractor on the Mac Vision on this circle right over there. It's a bit scary, but the road pitches the wrong direction. And when you get something like that and it's wet and slippery and you tap the brakes and the analog brakes come on and actually turn you into a roller skate with no brakes, then you have problems. But yeah, when I was a kid, this was Delaware Valley Feeds here, or Sunshine Creek? Delaware Valley Feeds was here. Here on the left where this golf course was, this was a field that the last thing they had in it was wheat, because my dad combined it, and it was wheat back there, and my dad combined it, and then they put this thing in maybe 6 months later. And they started in the winter, and that's just a miniature golf course and driving range. Just what every town needs. I think Flemington has 2 or 3 of them. Now here's another circle. Flemington has 3 circles, or 3 roundabouts in it. The first one that we went around is actually the middle circle. The other circle goes 31 and 202 split off, and it's just a whole bunch of mess there. But anyway, yeah, that wheat belonged to this guy. If you see this farm in front of me, this is DeVore's farm, and they were cattle dealers, and they owned a lot of land here in Flemington. But that there is painted Minebrook stock cows, whatever, because we just crossed over the Minebrook. But that is DeVore's. Herbie DeVore, he's dead now. There was a house here that belonged to his daughter, and they just tore it down like last week in the middle of that. So, but anyways, that's the tour of Flemington, or straight through Flemington. That's not even, that's like Midtown. Not Midtown, that's South Main, southern part of town. So yeah, if you look in the rearview mirror, I'm pulling the skid steer home, and there's Smokey Bear, just waiting to give me a ticket for operating a handheld device. So anyway, thank you. Okay, now I'm in the almost home mode here. As you can see, I'm coming around the corner, and I'm going to slightly go downhill here, and we're cooking. 26.9. Probably going to hit 27 here pretty quick. 27.2. Well, there you go. Jacked up little Jeepster. Anyway, yeah. And somebody else actually asked me what that hole was in the top of the hood. Well, that's just an access to the radiator, because this hood doesn't lift up like the 7410s does. No, it's fastened down, and the plastic side panels actually come out to access your engine. So that's just the view from inside the cab. But you know how nuts these effing people are. They just fly around me at 100 miles an hour with no regard for me. They damn near hit that front tire. Well, we all know what happens when you hit the front tire of this tractor. It messes up your car. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. Well, maybe not, because I hit the button wrong. Hit the wrong button, so I only got half the hogs. But this is when it's getting good.
It ain't over yet, Wes.
What's that?
It ain't over yet.
Yeah, the dog was doing a good job. Go and get home, we'll beat your ass. Or a piggy.